from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. So again, it's a Tuesday and we've got the Tuesday treasure. So this freebie today is a pocket and 3 index cards. So we've got like the little flap tab. We've got one in the middle and one at each end. I've also done some little labels so that you can put them on the tabs or decorate your pockets, decorate anything. And this is part of the dandelion kit for the monthly subscribers. But however, this is a freebie to everybody, and it is a thank you for all your support that you give me here at YouTube. So before we go anywhere else, I'm just going to go away and I'm going to cut these out, and I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, so I'm back. So I've cut them all out. And there's the pocket, and you can see you have that one in front if you want, and that one behind, and they fit in the pocket quite nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink round them, and I'm using Tattered Rose Oxide because it's got pinks and beiges and blues, and I just want to keep it the pinky beige. You know, different papers, and we're just going to, and then I'm going to get my crease board or my scoreboard, and you'll see that it's got white lines where you need to score. So I'm just using a small ball tool. And then we'll just fold them inside. If you get a bit of the white on it, doesn't matter. Just ink round it like I'm going to do. So we'll put that there, and we'll just pop those in there just to make sure, yep, perfect fit. And there we are. So we've got the little tiny labels, and we've got the bigger labels. So we'll put the bigger labels there. Now we've got one that says field notes. Now if you cut round the brown edges, it will just fit on. But what I've done is I've cut inside the brown edges, and so I think what we might have is we might have the index on the back, the field notes in the middle, and that one on there. So we'll you can use these. I mean, these all you can have journaling. I mean, you can journal on these. You can journal on the back. I've not done anything with the backs. I've left them white. Sometimes I print these digitals out on cream card. I've got an abundance of cream card from my wedding stationery making days, and I'm just trying to get through it. I just wanted this one to be white. And there we are, so we'll put that. And then fit that in that pocket, and that just fits in there quite nicely. like that, and it looks quite nice, and you can put a tag in the back. Now what I have got is I've got a die cut here, and it's a dandelion. I'm not going to put it all on, I'm just going to put that one to one side, and I'm just going to put this one on. But the Tuesday treasures, what I'm trying to do is like the Friday freebie, but do a freebie on a Tuesday. So you've got your Friday freebies to work on over the weekend, and then your from other crafters, and then you've got your Tuesday treasure to work on through the week. And I'm just trimming that off. There, like that. So it's quite subtle, it's not mega. Now what we need to decide is what we want. So we'll have a name and address, and again so we'll put that one slightly. I'm just placing them on first because I want to see what I really want first. So I think we might have that one up there, or we might have that one up there, I think. That one down there. Now we've got that's a date. We've got another date here. We've got a number. Could put that one there. And that one's the same as that. So we could put that there. I think that looks quite nice, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink that one in pink. Well, it's like a pinky beige. So we'll stick this one on first. I'm just putting it right up to the edge of the pocket, and then we'll put this one on. And do I want that one at the edge of the pocket? Yeah, I do. A bit further down there. And then this one. Okay, and I'm just going to ink around this one as well. It'll just give it like that pinky-ish look. Don't put it upside down, silly Billy. And then we'll have this one on the top there. I think I want some kind of tab sticking off with a grommet in as well, so not necessarily anything through the grommet, but just I might put a little bit of knotted twine. Just let me bend this in. That's it. This side, that one will go on the bottom there. Now what I want is I want some kind of tab. I think I'll have it on this side. This isn't part of the digital, this is just a piece of scrap paper that's been sat on my desk for a wee while. It's just a square. Oh. And I think I'll have that up there. and obviously this is I'm just making sure it's stuck on the flap like that. Once the flap's stuck down, that's fine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take off the corners. And then we'll get the crocodile out. That's using the 1/8. And I'm not putting it in the actual pocket. I'm just putting it there. There we are. And we've got that. So I need small pink ones here. That's a yellow one. That's no good. So I want to see which one I want. I think I'll use the fleshy pink one. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little ring on there because it's a bit of paper that I've used, so I just want it to just pop that. And I'm putting the peg, the crocodile, upside down so that the peg's on the bottom, and there we are. And that just makes that tab a little bit sturdier. So if you're using paper, I wouldn't advise it, but if you do use paper, if you've got the little rings, put them on. And what we need to do now is put it on a book page. Now I've printed one of these off and I'm not sure which side to put it on. I think I might have it on this side. I think it probably looks better on this side. Let me have a look. It looks nice on there as well. If I wanted, I could put that up there and leave the bottom for something else and not put anything too high in there, and that would be a way of balancing your pockets in your journals. I like it down there, so that's where it's going to go. So, and we'll put that in there, and I'm just making sure that it's level with the bottom. There we are. And then we can pop these back in. You're probably better off waiting until the pocket's been on a little while and it's dried now. So there, so we've got that. We've still got some labels left, and if you wanted to, you could put some down here, or you could have like a little would be quite nice. So we'll go with that. we'll put that right up to the top, and that's, I think this is the priority sticker. And what we're going to do with this one, I'm going to put that one there. And I think we'll have one just under there as well, just so that you can see the grommet. There we are. And then if you wanted to, you know, you could put a larger tag in the back. I'm looking for a larger tag. We'll try this one. This one's a bit bulky, and I think it is, but no. So you can use the, you know, the brown, because this is kind of, it has got browns in it. It's got slight greens, slight blues, but there you are. And that fits in there quite nicely. But I think what we'll do is that we'll use these to draw around on just a piece of coffee dyed paper and see what that looks like. Okay, so this is, it's quite thin paper, and just going to draw around it. But what we'll need to do is, because this is paper, use a pencil when you're doing this, otherwise if you do what I've just done, just gone over it like that. And then I'll speed this bit up. But this is from the Scottish Law book, so what we need here is, so we now have 3 index cards. And I think I'll put these in my little coffee shop. I'm going to use the stencil that I did, and I think I'll put the little coffee shop on there. And I'm going to use ground espresso. And I'm just using one of these. Normally I would use a brush, but I might revert to the brush, I don't know. And I want this quite dark because it is coffee dyed paper. And then we'll have the coffee beans with the other. And there we are again. And I'm not going to use the, I'm not going to draw around the original pocket. What I'll do is I'll just show you how to make a pocket. most of you probably know how to make a pocket. I'm not trying to teach you anything new, probably. There we have that. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to find some little stamps so that I can stamp on this. And oh, it's good, it's got a number, so I can put the number on. Now I'm just going to get a little that there. And that will go there. And I'm just using my little VersaFine black onyx just to pop that in the middle. And there we are, that's that one. That says just for you. That one says US mail. That one says postcard. That one says right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one. So this is a big stamp. But all I want is the January 1802, because I think that will fit just. So this is how I do this, so I can see it. I'm just putting my stamp. I'm using the grids on my stamp. And normally I would have my head over this. I've got some lines in, I don't want them on. So I need to go down to the edge of the stamp. The reason I'm tipping it like that is so I can see it. And what I'm going to use is a little scrap of paper on there, just in case I have gone below the stamp. And just put that down there like that. And there we are. Not as clear as I would have liked it, but it's okay. And I think we'll have the US mail on this one. So we'll put the number 1 back. And there we are. So we'll put that one back. And I've got like a grid here that I'm not going to use that. Put that one back, but I have got the, is it the smoky grey? So let me see what that one looks like. So I'm going to do it around the coffee shop first. And like a Hessian type background. And just, and there we are. So that's grunged that one up a bit. We'll put that one back, and I think we'll have some of this. In fact, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to go back to the browns. And I think I might go with a lighter brown and do Vintage Photo. Now this is text with like a coffee stain on it, so there we are. Oh, and it's quite good because it's mixed a bit of the other ink with it, which is good. We've got that one, and again I'm just going to go with this. I'm going to put the whole okay, I quite like that. I think I might do a little bit more on here. Bit more text. Here we are. And coffee stains. I quite like the coffee stains, so I'm just putting them in the corner on the text. And there we are. I'll just pop that up there. Just make sure I've got, oh, got a spider on me. It's only a baby one, won't hurt. Right, so now we want a pocket, and I'm going to do it in my coffee shop journal. I think that looks quite nice there, and I think it maybe would look nice. We've got the, so I'm just bending it a little. Now I don't want a deep pocket. I just want a shallow pocket. So right, so this is 2 1/4. Now the way to do this is you would measure that, which is 4 2/8. So I would want it 5 2/8. Like that, and that gives it 1/2 inch either side for your flaps. Now I just want, I think, yeah, I want coffee showing, so I'm just measuring that, and that is 1 inch. So we'll just pop this up here. Get my crease board. Now this is paper, so I don't want to press too hard. So I'm going to put that side because I want the pocket 1 inch deep, but I want to turn that over about 1/2 inch. So I'm going to go 1/2 inch for the turnover. So because that's at 1/2 inch, I want that at 1 1/2. And then I want 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch at that side. Alright, so this is it turning over, so I'm just turning that, that's the top flap. An inch. Do you know it is an inch, but it doesn't look an inch when I'm looking at it like that. Actually, I'm going to turn the biggest part over. I'm just going to trim these. No, I'm not. I'm going to trim. I'm going to put this one over first. Okay, so that's the top of the pocket, and then we want to fold these in because these are the side flaps, and these have been scored at 1/2 inch. I'm just giving it a good crease, and I'm just going to check. Nope. So I'm just going to take it, run it down a little bit on that side. And that side, that's it. So I've taken it out about 1/2 at both sides, and then I'm turning that over and creasing it. And what happens there, that gives me like this box, and what I'm doing is I'm just mitering that corner out. And I'm just going to miter these edges down as well. And then we'll turn that over like that. And what I want to do is I want to do shop on there. So the way to do that is to keep that in, put the stencil on there like that, and it doesn't have to be the same colour. I mean, this has got vintage photo on it now, but here we are. So this is just thinking out of the box and doing other things, so you don't have to use the digital as it is. Use it as a template. That's what it's there for. And we want it there because I quite like it in the green leaves. I'll just take that out of there, and video stopped there, so I had to look back at it. So we did get the coffee shop, the shop on the bottom. So then I'm just gluing the sides, and because this is paper, what I am going to do is I'm just wiping the excess glue away just so it doesn't seep, but it'll stick down straight away. And I just need to stand up for this, and we'll put that there. Make sure it is and again, really you need to make sure that that's dry before you start putting your index cards in. And there we are. It just looks like a little coffee sack, doesn't it? So I think we'll do a little bit more Hessian from that stamp set round the edge of that when I find it. There we are. And again, I'm just going to do it in, I think we'll do it in gathered twig this time. And it just looks like a little coffee sack bag, and I've got a bit on there, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit because it has got Hessian in the background of the paper, so that's fine. So if you're using digital papers, don't be afraid to give them a little bit more embellishing. And we'll put that over there because that needs cleaning now. So that's, oh, I can't get my inks in. So there we are. So we've got the template that we drew round, and we've got the one just give me 2 seconds while I get that. And then we've got this one, and this should go in there no problem now. There you are. It's just about dry, so I can the middle one. There we are. So that's the dandelion one, and that's got all the little index notes and the Taraxacum officinal field notes index and all the little labels, and that goes in the dandelion journal. And then what we drew round, and we've got the coffee shop, and so we've got the aroma. Oh, take this one out, and we've got the coffee beans, and you can journal on them till your little heart's content. So hope you enjoy the digital, the freebie, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.